Hey class, we are into chapter 2, which is all about solving linear inequalities. And today's first lesson is about writing and graphing inequalities. This might seem like a review from middle school, and that's okay. We want to make sure you guys know what you're supposed to do. So the opener we'll do in our class Google Meet is a which one doesn't belong. We'll be doing this in Google Meet, so I'm not going to go over it here. The learning target, please write this down, is I can write linear inequalities and sketch the graphs of those inequalities. So please make sure you have written this down. This is what we're learning about today for this lesson. This is another piece you'll want to make sure you write down. You'll want to write down the information here, what an inequality is, and you'll want to write down this entire table. You can remake the table on your own, but remembering that we have less thans, greater thans, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to's. Okay. That's how we're going to use those ones and phrase through those. So we'll see these in a couple different ways. The first thing we're going to look at is how do we convert word problems to inequality statements. So a couple things to look at here. A number minus 3.5 is less than or equal to negative 2. So we'll notice that the is less than or equal to is a key phrase because it has the symbol we're going to use. We have our value here. And then we also have our expression. So this one's going to be w minus 3.5 is less than or equal to negative 2. Similar on the next one. We look for that is less than first. Okay, so here we have 3 is less than n plus 5. Okay, the next type of problem we might have is checking if solutions are working. So in this case, a solution, remember, is an answer, so we're going to plug this in. So we're going to plug in negative 4 to this inequality. Negative 4 plus 8 would be 4 is less than negative 3. This is not true. So this is not a solution. If 4 was less than negative 3, it would be. Okay, when we graph inequalities, you're going to want to use a number line. Whatever is the anchor number, you're going to put that right in the middle. Give a few numbers above it. To the right, always go more positive. To the right, always go more negative. Okay. And now we use the symbol to tell us what we're going to write. Now this says less than or equal to. So meaning we're going to have a closed dot at negative 3. And it's going to go less than negative 3. I mean, it's going to go lower than negative 3. For our next one, we have 2 is less than x, meaning that x is greater than 2. So again, we're going to draw a number line, start in the middle with your anchor, go up to the right, go down to the left. This one is going to be an open circle, and because 2 is less than x, that means it's all these numbers up here. And for the last one, anchor number 0, go up a few, go down a few. X is greater than 0, so we're going to have an open circle, and it's going to be going larger. Okay. This type of word problem shows height restrictions, so all we want to do is convert this word problem to inequalities. So for ride A, we notice that our number is 48, so 48 must be one of our things. We have h as our variable, so we have h. The dot is filled in, and the numbers are getting bigger. So it would be h is greater than or equal to, and it's or equal to because this was filled in. For B, our anchor number is 52, h is still our variable, but it's going to be less than 52 because these numbers are all less than 52 and they're the ones being shaded. It is not equal to because this is an open circle. These are key notes. This should be something you understand. You do not have to write these down, but it might be helpful to write these down just to have some extra notes in your notebook to see how things can work and how similar they can look and how different they can look. Notice on these that the two that have or equal to's with them are the ones that are filled in. The ones that are just greater than or less than have open circles. Your homework is 34 problems. A lot of it is just quick sketching graphs, so it's not going to take you very long. And then this should probably take about 20 to 30 minutes to finish. Just as a reminder to take the Unit 1 retake on Wednesday, October 28th, you must have a meeting with me to go over either the Chapter 1 review, that's if you didn't take the test, or the Chapter 1 test corrections if you did take a test. Yeah. You must have that meeting by October 27th, so that way I can open up the test for you for the following day. Hope this helps.